Good Friday morning, everyone. I hope you're having a nice day so far. I am. Didn't go to the gym this morning because we're going with our daughter, Jackie, to get her dress or wedding dress altered. That's exciting. So, last night was nice. We had hamburgers for dinner and Nathan's French fries. And I made a salad. And then later on tonight I'm finishing up my Valentine's chocolate. I had 2 pieces last night. Tonight I get 2 more pieces and then it's all gone. And I had a butter cookie later on that I made. And so let's see. Oh, so now guess what? It's time for story time with Miss Paula. Okay, let's say hi to all our friends out there. Hi Phyllis, hi Camilla, hi Parker, hi Sodi, hi Vicente, hi Trey, hi Brian, hi Carl, hi Callum, hi Alexandra, hi John, hi Jackson, hi Evan, hi Eric, hi Christopher, hi Anthony, hi Vincent, hi Kaylee, hi MJ, hi James, hi Leo, hi Ethan, hi Woody, hi Jack, hi Nora, hi Meadow, hi Milan, hi Rory, hi Jake, hi Emmy, hi Evelyn, hi Joe in Arizona, and hi to everyone else who is watching. If you'd like me to mention you by name, ask me in the comments and I will. Today's book is The Chinese New Year Dragon, Neon, by Virginia Low Hagen, illustrated by Timothy Banks. So Virginia Low Hagen is the author, and the author is the person who writes the story, and the illustrator is Timothy Banks. He drew the pictures. And we have white pages today. Let's see. The Chinese New Year Dragon, A Beastly Tale, adapted from a Chinese legend by Virginia Low Hagen, illustrated by Timothy Banks. Okay. May hated springtime. Springtime meant Neon was hungry. Neon was the fierce dragon that used to rule the land until a magical warrior put a spell on him. Because of this spell, Neon was forced to hide in a mountain under the sea. But every spring, Neon came out to fill his empty stomach. He especially loved to eat little boys and girls. May was scared. Her whole village was scared. They could hear the rumbling of Neon's stomach. That's how they knew winter was over and spring was coming. The night before the first day of spring, the magical warrior visited May in her dreams. The warrior said to May, Hundreds of years have passed and a new year is coming. Neon's power grows stronger and my spell grows weaker each year. I can no longer keep him in the mountain under the sea. You must defeat Neon. You must do this in 15 days or Neon will be free forever. My cane will help you.